Welcome to the Wiser Talk, produced by Wiser Ghosh Software Solutions, the premier low-code company of India. Our host today is Avinanda Ghosh, a veteran of the financial services sector in India with over 30 years of experience. He culminated his service career as the CFO, CIO, and CISO of a public sector general insurance company. Mr. Ghosh is a low-code evangelist and is presently an advisor to Wiser Ghosh.
So welcome back after the break, and we were having a delightful tete-a-tete, or adda, if I may say, with Ashish Jhajharia. Ashish Jhajharia is an independent insurance consultant. His academics are just beyond belief. Basically, though, he is an economist and a cost and management accountant, but he's got umpteen degrees and diplomas collected from Asia, Europe, and North American countries. Ashish is an independent consultant with a few large insurers in the Asia Pacific region. He has advised insurtech startups in Hong Kong and in China and in Singapore. He has been a principal consultant to Logica Business Consulting in London, and he has held similar engagements at various times with AIG and Oracle and more. He's been a director with the Ernst & Young Consulting, and he's also served as associate principal for insurance strategies in Accenture in London. Welcome back, Ashish, and let's continue our adda. You've given so many new aspects, or the USPs, if I may say, of the millennial or as you said, Zillennial companies, insurance companies. And yes, but are they only globally, or even in the Indian insurance market, that kind of thing is coming in, and the fresh air of the millennial or Zillennial companies are coming into India as well in a big way? What is the Indian scenario?
Yes, so the Indian context is picking up. It is picking up very, very fast.
Okay.
Now let's look at it from the aspects of innovation. Though I failed to find something very exciting. Innovation can be at the product design level, at the customer proposition level, and it can be at the customer journey design experience, we call it, right? Now, I found a very interesting example of a very good innovation which has happened, or which is happening in health insurance market. This company is trying to reinvent the whole product. So we call it managed care in terms of how you get into hospital and how the claim gets settled. Now, there is a massive time lag between you get into hospital, you get a pre-authorization, you get the treatment for 3 days, 5 days, a month or so, right? And then you wait for discharge. And then you get to know what is covered, what is not covered. You would have exceeded your limit, blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
There is a lot of time in getting discharged. You would have got discharged at 10 a.m. in the morning, but the bill may not get settled till 6 o'clock.
Absolutely.
I mean, unless we have ample talent available in Indian market, talent both in terms of technology and in terms of people who come with a lot of entrepreneurial mindset. Now, the biggest challenge is to attract the talent within the insurance industry. It's not one of the preferred industry to work, right? How do you kind of find easier way to engage the IT startups with you, right? And enterprises, there are B2B tech players who can provide you very interesting technology, right?
Yes.
And
So, this change, this innovation and the evolution of insurance from the earlier behemoths to the millennials or zillennials, what would you say is the prime mover of this evolutionary process? What is it? There must be so many changes which are happening all around the place, a lot of good thinking, a lot of regulatory changes. But what, in your opinion, is the prime mover or the prime activator, the prime catalyst of this evolutionary process and this change for the better in insurance?
see, in today's context, technology has become a big differentiator. It may not be the only differentiator, but it is one of the big differentiators. It depends on with what manifestation it is deployed and engaged within the organization, right? Now, insurance industry and their carriers, insurance companies, traditionally involve a massive number of human workforce. So whether
Yes.
it is designing products, selling it, servicing it, or even claim settlement, right? Human involvement is huge. Now, it's not easy to manage a large organization with 10,000, 20,000 or more kind of people across, spread it across the country, right? And it's an expensive affair. It's a pretty expensive affair. Now, here the technology can be a big driver for change, can be a game changer for change. Frankly, not only insurance, but also all the services, product companies across the globe are going to be, not just in India, across the globe are going to be very heavily based on technology. I mean, what is the essence after all? I mean, at the minimum, we can say technology kind of enables repetitive tasks to perform faster, more
Yeah.
efficiently. It brings in a lot of operational efficiency, cost effectiveness, right?
Yes. Yes.
Now, for example,
Accuracy of work.
see, a good example would be, I'll say, a faster turnaround time in customer service and claim
Yes.
service.
Yes.
Now, see, claims is the product, is the actual outcome of insurance,
Yes.
right? If technology can make it much faster than even my expectation, that can bring in a lot of customer delight, right? Now, see, all this is happening with better designed and fast improving algorithmic models, which is possible only when the technology evolves very fast and you've started using. The more we use, the more we deploy and engage in our system, in our environment, the maturity of technology and its evolution will be much faster. Yeah.
I must say, Ashish, you have a very delightful way of elaborating on these themes. Very easy to understand, and really, you've taken me down a very nice garden path in the way to understanding the marriage of insurance and technology. But as we come into the home stretch, let me ask you one last question about the future of insurance in India. Though you say that technology is the prime driver of evolution and innovation and finally transformation of the insurance industry, though technology is the main driver and the leader in bringing about this transformation, but I would imagine, or I would apprehend that there still would be a few areas where technology has yet to reach and cast its blessings on some of the operations, some of the activities, some of the functions of insurance. There would be some areas, because insurance is the sum of many parts. Insurance is the sum total of so many different activities, all requiring specialization. I would imagine perhaps that there would be some areas in which technology still has not come a full circle and still has not blossomed to its full potential. So, in the end of this very delightful discussion of ours, could you think of some such areas where technology still has a lot to do, and technology still may be in its infancy?
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, so far, if you look at technology within the insurance industry,
Yeah.
its deployment is very deep into digitization of automating already
Yes.
existing
Yes. Yes.
insurance
Sure.
processes,
Sure.
right? And it is very less on making it digitalization, which is like making it smarter enough.
Hmm.
Now, that's the very essence of digitalization in terms of how intuitive, how smart they are making the process and other routine, other than the routine and repetitive work they are doing. Now, for example, a good example would be the insurance folks will have to start thinking whether
Mhm.
our technology systems are smart enough to suggest us the possible changes in insurance product design, looking at their data of last so many years they have 10,
Hmm.
20, 30, 40 years of data,
Hmm.
customer complaint, grievances, customer hassles. Customers are doing complaint and those becomes hassle. So
Yeah.
can the system auto
Correct.
suggest them
Hmm.
newer designs and newer aspects of it, right?
Hmm.
Can they also, whenever I have a problem or any customer have a problem, a lot of customer goes and put their reviews on social media, right?
Hmm.
Now, can I have a system which can skim through all the social media
Hmm.
and give me an analysis of what are some of the major customer pain point in their customer journey? I mean, have we designed and deployed right algorithms and models around our system to sense and suggest this? Probably not, right? This is just one example I have given you. Now,
Hmm.
another good example can be does our system and its interfaces, how they
Hmm.
interact with each other and with
Hmm.
users, when our present customers and operation people are using them, are
Hmm.
they suggestive enough to suggest kind of, based on potential and changing needs of both customers and
Hmm.
operational users? Are they suggestive enough in terms of how the journeys are changing, whether the process is changing or not, right? Now, if yes, are they designed smart enough to help us to port or migrate using IT interfaces without any human intervention? Now, let's say,
Hmm.
for example, I've been using a product, right? My customer, needs have changed in last 2 years, 3 years. Now,
Hmm.
I need to buy a better product, which could be from the same company, right?
Hmm.
Can I buy that new better product without
Hmm.
any human intervention on it, right?
Hmm.
If we are able
That.
to perform this kind
that
of
Hmm.
end-to-end journey, right? Not just with one product, across the product portfolio, right? Then probably we can say, yes, our systems are becoming very smart.
Yes,
Yeah,
but the example, the illustration which you gave to me, of course, but to me it looked a pretty tall order. I mean, it's almost stepping into human shoes. And if it can be done, there is no doubt that the particular insurance company adopting that technology would see a sea change of business and an upselling of business, because the machine will do the major part of the marketing for the company. And that would really be maybe the final frontier. So,
absolutely. Yeah,
of course, we are running out of time. Uh, Actually, there's so many things. You have really provoked me into certain lines of thought. So many things that I still would like to ask you. So many questions in my mind remained unanswered, even unasked. Maybe later we can again sit down to a further tete-a-tete, and I'll really be all the better, all the glad for it. So thank you, Ashish. Thanks a lot.
absolutely. Yeah. Thank you, Vinod. Thank you. Bye-bye. Yeah.
Bye.